we'll have a prayer and then pledge allegiance to the flag. Councilman Wright, will you lead some prayer, please?
Yes. Heavenly Father, again, we give our thanks for the privilege that we have to meet again on behalf of the citizens of our city. We ask your blessings and guidance on each of the actions that we take. And Father, may we especially look for those throughout our community that are needy and those who are ill and those who are homeless. And we ask that you would bless them, and may we as individuals offer assistance and as opportunities present themselves to us from those who are in need, and maybe help someone who's less fortunate. We thank you for this great nation and for allowing us to be part of it. In Christ's name we pray.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Chris Avon.
Here.
Wade Best.
Here.
Buddy Holly.
Here.
Kenya Mead.
Here.
Ken Minott. Lonnie Wright.
Here.
Right, motion to approve the minutes of the April 5th, 2016 meeting. Motion.
Second.
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 A motion and a second. You have anything? Councilman Wright, you have anything?
No, sir.
Motion second, call the roll, please.
Chris Avon.
Yes.
Wade Best.
Yes.
Buddy Holly.
Yes.
Kenya Mead.
Yes.
Lonnie Wright.
Yes.
Motion carries. Vote to approve the bills previous month. Motion. Motion by Councilman Naylor. Second. Second by Councilman Holly. Councilman Naylor.
No, sir.
Councilman Holly. Anybody have anything? Call roll, please.
Chris Avon.
Yes.
Wade Best.
Yes.
Buddy Holly.
Yes.
Kenya Mead.
Yes.
Lonnie Wright.
Yes.
Motion carries. This time we'll hear delegation. If you would stand, state your name, and limit your comments to 3 minutes if you would, please.
My name is Molly Hardup, Molly Leggins Hardup, and I'm running for property assessor for Roane County. I worked in that office for 6 years, and I currently work in the Roane County Accounts and Budgeting in the County Executive's office. And I just wanted to come introduce myself to you all so you would know who I am. And I'm a mother of two, married to Wes Hardup from Knoxville. And currently we live in the Poplar Springs area in Roane County, over close to the Kingston Oak Ridge area. So I would sure appreciate your support, and if you have any questions, I would be happy to answer any of them. It's very nice to see you all. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Good luck in the election.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kenny Fuqua. I'm here on behalf of Santec Waste Services. Just appreciate you letting me get up and speak. We're in the solid waste business here, and I know your contract, I've been speaking some with Mr. Helms, and left a packet with Mr. Helms that told a little bit about our company, and I think your contract is going to be terming sometime the latter part of June, and I'd just like for you to take a look at that and see if we could be bid on that and be a part of your provider. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm sure the city manager will be looking that over, and the treasurer's giving us a report back.
Thanks.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Hey guys, Johnny Jones. I'm the former girls basketball coach at Harriman High School, and brought two of my seniors, two of the four. The other two are at the softball fields. Madison Duncan, Emily LaRue. We just want to say thank y'all for your donation to sending us to the state tournament. I mean, we could not have done it without you guys. And hey, we're a county school, but we're a Harriman school, so just wanted to come in person, say thank you, and appreciate your support. I believe it was a first-class trip, and we could not have done it without you, so thank you.
Well represented. It's been a blessing this year to go watch you girls play, watch you coach, John. You all make us all proud. We appreciate it, on and off the court. Appreciate it. Any other delegation? If not, we'll go into old business. Councilman Holly? Councilman Meade? Councilman Oates?
Yes, sir.
Councilman Wright?
Yes, sir. Mr. Vice Mayor, at our next workshop, I'd like to enter a couple of items. One of them would pertain to revising our agenda somewhat. There's some things we've talked about for a long time, and I'm talking about the items as they're presented. For example, there's no place to request that new items be put on an agenda. I don't really know how that works after all this time, but anyway, that'd be one of them. A second thing I'd like for us to discuss is to take a look at our services and see if there's any possibility of doing any kind of assistance for those people who are below the poverty level pertaining to services. And the third thing is all of you are aware of the state administration's proposal for the transportation funding, which leaves all the cities out of it. And I think most places called and made it known how we feel about it, but perhaps that's another thing we can discuss. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, Councilman Wright. We'll have that on the agenda for, we have a meeting Tuesday, a workshop Tuesday, where we can discuss those items. Department reports. Fire department, you have anything to report? Police department?
We've got 5 vehicles that we're gonna put on gov deal. One of them is a 2006 Nissan Maxima, 2002 Chevy van, 3500, a 1993 Sonoma truck, GMC, 2007 Ford LTD, and then the 1993 Chevy Capri.
Okay. And that's on the agenda, but everybody heard the vehicles that will be on the gov deals that we're approving here to. We'll entertain a motion for it to go on the meeting. Is that all?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, sir. Treasurer?
Nope, nothing done.
Attorney?
Since I brought it up last week, permits that go to the property assessor's office, that was done. I think we backtracked from early July last year through at least March. So they should have everything. It's just a matter of the property assessor doing what they need to get it on the tax roll.
Okay, thank you. City manager?
A few things for you this evening. I wanted to let you know that we have kicked off the budgeting process with our departments for the upcoming budget year. They've been working on their budget proposals now for probably a little over a week. We'll dive into those a little more deeper probably next week. They'll make their presentations to myself and Dr. Curley. And we'll start to begin to pull some numbers together so that you can start taking a look at those and seeing where we're heading for the upcoming year. Kind of staying on the same line as finances, we've taken a look at some of the services that we utilize, telephone services in particular, and we've made some changes to the structure there. It's not a significant sum of money, but we've canceled some services that we felt were no longer needed, and will probably result in savings of about $1,000 a year. We're looking at some additional changes that could increase that sum as well. Also wanted to report to you a few personnel matters. We have hired 2 seasonal part-time employees at the golf course. Apparently Taylors are popular right now. Taylor Foster and Taylor Johnston have both been hired, one for the pro shop and one for course maintenance. Also something that I think the council has long been waiting for since our strategic planning session last year, and as we've implemented some changes in the personnel, we've over the course of the last week gone through an interview process that included several citizens sitting on the panel to evaluate a number of really highly qualified individuals who were interested in serving as the city's new Parks and Recreation Director. And our new person is here in attendance tonight. We've offered the position to Mr. Alan Hickman from Harriman.
Thank you. Congratulations, Alan. Thank
Any committee reports?
We'll go to number 8. Discuss and approve beer board appointment. The mayor had sent me a name of Mr. Bill Alexander to go on the beer board. Could I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion is second. Thank you, Mr. Wright.
No, other than, I think we all known Bill for a long time, and he's served us on, and still does, on the industrial board, and
Councilman Lee,
No, sir.
any discussion? Call roll, please.
Chris Taylor?
Yes.
Wayne Best?
Yes.
Buddy Holly?
Yes.
Kenyon Me?
Yes.
Lonnie Wright?
yes.
Number 9, the mayor's still waiting on the health inspector appointment, so we'll skip it. Number 10, discuss and approve resolution R0416-01 LPRF grant. I'll turn this over to you, Kevin.
You have a copy of the resolution in your packet. I believe you received a copy of it earlier. Basically, the resolution is authorizing the mayor as the chief elected official of the city to submit the grant application for the Parks and Recreation funding. We are still working with the engineers to develop a cost estimate for the various items that the Parks and Recreation Committee had recommended that we look at for the upgrades and improvements at Flour Mill Flats. The grant has a minimum request of $150,000, maximum request of $500,000, which actually was raised for this year. It used to be a lower cap than that. The city has to match whatever amount that we request. That can be done in a few different ways. If we're putting new property into a project, which in this case we are not, but if we were, the value of the property can be used. We can match it with cash contributions, and we can also match it with in-kind contributions, where if we receive donations for supplies or services from various people, if we can utilize inmate work crews and several different things, then we can use that at a predetermined rate to match the request as well. So the council really has a couple of options tonight. You can approve the resolution indicating a maximum amount that you would want the city to request, realizing that there would be a match contribution that would go along with that. The other option would be, if you'd like a little more detail before we do so, we could call a special meeting for next Tuesday night in conjunction with the work session that is planned, at which time we anticipate having additional information, and we could roll the resolution to that time. But that would be really the last possible date for us to take a look at passing this and still meet the deadline for this year, which is April 22nd.
Mayor, I'd prefer that we do it next week, and that Kevin and whomever make some recommendations to us as to the level and what our commitment might be and where we would find those money that the council has looked at.
I agree. We'll have a special call meeting next Tuesday for our workshop.
Prior to the workshop.
Do you want to do it prior to, or do you prefer to do it at the end of, so that we can discuss the item through the work session?
Yeah, that'd be fine. Do it then.
What time's the work session?
6.
So council meeting at 7.
6:45.
Well, Susan too.
7. We've got to publish it, so we're saying 7.
7.
So we'll have this on the agenda for next Tuesday at 7 o'clock to,
Hopefully, if you've discussed it through the work session, it won't be a very long.
I hope not. All right, so we'll put that on next Tuesday night agenda. The final item on the agenda is discuss and approve Gov. Deals auction for surplus police vehicles, which Mr. Joseph has already told us what the vehicles are. So do we have a motion to approve the surplus vehicles? Motion. Motion second. Councilman Holly, is there a motion? Councilman Wright?
Motion.
Any discussion? Call roll.
Chris Taylor?
Yes.
Wayne Best?
Yes.
Buddy Holly?
Yes.
Kenny Me?
Yes.
Ronnie Wright?
Yes.
Anything else to come before this board? I like these short, real quick meetings. But anyway, motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Motion second. All in favor, aye? Aye. Thank you.